Have you ever shook someone's hand and feel like you could almost break it if you really wanted to? Or maybe those hands are yours. And at one point in my life, those hands were actually mine. And in some instances where I'd go to shake someone's hand, my hand would kind of just fold. And I decided that I did not want to be that guy. You know, like I would hate to be the guy where you shake my hand and all you feel is like a little soft, feminine, like little baby hand. And it's not a good look at all. Now you might be asking, like, why? Because the other person that's shaking your hand intrinsically loses respect for you because it's a sign of a soft, sedimentary lifestyle. But on the other hand, see what I did there? Ha, ha. If you shake someone's hand with a nice, firm, masculine handshake, you gain their respect almost instantly because it's a sign that you work hard, you're masculine, and you probably work out, especially if you have calluses. Whenever I shake someone's hand and I kind of feel their calluses, I immediately, I just personally immediately gain respect for the other person because it tells me that they've been working hard in the gym. Yes, calluses may not look the best, but it could really gain respect from other masculine men. Like I was saying, you don't want to be the guy with like a lazy, floppy, like fish handshake, like a dead fish, you know? And so in this video, I'll tell you how to achieve a more thicker, stronger, and more masculine handshake. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Peter Dewey, and I help young men improve their lives through self-improvement and storytelling. Yet, like I was saying, your hand grip and how you shake someone's hand, whether it be your first time meeting a person, a job interview, or even securing a deal, is one of the most important parts of the interaction and tells the other person what type of man you are. Did you know that there are literally studies that show that a man's hand grip for a handshake is the weakest they've ever found it? Like, I don't know, I guess they've just been doing this study for a while. But researchers have been studying the strength of a man's hand grip for a while, and this is the weakest it's ever been. I remember one day I was volunteering at my mom's job just for a day, and I remember walking past the manager after like my whole like shift was over, and I walked past the manager, which was a female, and I went to go shake her hand, and I kid you not, I felt the most stiffest, most masculine, firmest handshake like ever. I did not expect it at all, and it completely threw me off. Like she literally, like I was like going for a handshake and she literally like, my hand was like this at the end. It was crazy. And that moment was very embarrassing for me. And I vowed to never let that happen again. That also reminds me, having a strong handshake are amazing for job interviews or even closing a sale or some kind of deal. I remember a coach saw me once and thought I'd be a really good fit for his cross-country team. And at the end of our conversation, I went to go shake his hand. And I saw his face completely light up, like he was genuinely happy to shake my hand. I assume he felt like this because all or maybe even most of his players don't normally do that. So he felt the respect that I was showing him by giving him a handshake. He couldn't help but just smile. And me sticking my hand out for a handshake shows a sign of respect and masculinity. Now, what can you do to achieve all the things I've talked about today? And in my opinion, the number one thing I would recommend you to get or to do is to get a grip strength toy or a power grip. Okay, so yeah, it looks like this. And what you would do is you'd squeeze it. And at first you would think it's like, oh, it's pretty easy, right? Like, I'll probably like bust out like a bunch of these, you know, like, look at this. But like, if you're going fast, I would probably say like around like the 50th rep, you would actually start feeling something like a burn, and that's when you like keep going. You have, like with this, like just even if you feel the burn, just keep going and going and going, and like after it literally feels like a workout. Now you could take this like anywhere. Like look, it's almost the size of my hand. It's like no, not even the size of my hand, and it fits in pockets. It fits in everywhere. You could take it anywhere. You could actually kind of just work out on your forearms, on your grip strength, wherever you want. It's so convenient. And now throughout every day, you could literally do 10 sets of these on each arm. And by the end of the month, you'll see an immediate difference in the aesthetic look of your forearm. It would be more thicker, more veiny, and most importantly, you would notice that your grip strength has improved drastically. And you could probably find this like at a Walmart or something. I'm not sponsored, sadly. But anyways, thank you for watching my video. If you want more advice like this, I'd appreciate it if you follow me, and if you have any feedback, let me know. Work harder, not smarter.